Look around you. You will see it everywhere. People are hunched over their phones, they are slumped at their desks, their shoulders are rounded forward, their heads are jutting out. This is a common sight in our modern world. Many of us adopt these positions without even thinking. We do it while working, commuting, or even relaxing. This habitual slouching might seem harmless at first, but it is a silent problem that affects many aspects of our health and well-being. This guide will help you understand why good posture matters. It will also show you how to improve yours. What exactly is posture? Simply put, posture is the position in which you hold your body. This applies when you are standing, it applies when you are sitting, it even applies when you're lying down. Good posture means your body is aligned correctly, your bones and joints are in their proper places, your muscles are working efficiently. This alignment helps to distribute weight evenly. It reduces stress on your supporting muscles and ligaments. Think of your body like a building. A building needs a strong foundation and proper alignment to stand tall. Your body needs the same. Good posture makes you look more confident. It makes you feel better too. When you stand tall, your body functions optimally. Bad posture, on the other hand, can make you look tired. It can make you appear less self-assured. More importantly, it can lead to physical discomfort and health issues. The way you carry yourself sends a message. It sends a message to others and to your own brain. Improving your posture is about more than just appearance. It is about improving your overall quality of life. It is about taking care of your body. This guide is here to empower you. It will provide you with knowledge. It will give you actionable steps. You can take control of your posture. You can reverse the negative effects of modern habits. It will not happen overnight. It requires awareness and consistent effort, but the benefits are well worth it. By understanding the causes of poor posture and learning how to correct it, you can experience less pain, you can have more energy, you can improve your overall health. Let us start this journey to a straighter, stronger you. Our bodies are amazing machines. They were designed for movement. Our ancestors spent their days hunting, gathering, and being physically active. They walked long distances, they squatted often, they lifted and carried things. Their lifestyles naturally promoted strong, aligned postures. Their spines were supported by well-developed muscles. They did not sit in chairs for 8 hours a day. They did not stare down at small screens for extended periods. Their environment and activities were in sync with their physical design. This is a stark contrast to how many of us live today in 2025. The modern environment presents a significant challenge to our natural posture. Our lives have become increasingly sedentary. We sit for work, we sit during our commutes, we sit to eat our meals, we even sit to relax and watch television. This constant sitting puts our spines in a compromised position. It weakens key postural muscles. The muscles in our back and core become lazy. The muscles in our chest and hips become tight. This imbalance pulls our bodies out of alignment. Our evolutionary design is clashing with our current lifestyle. This mismatch is a primary cause of widespread postural problems. Consider your typical day. You might wake up and sit for breakfast. Then you might sit in a car or on a train to get to work. At work, you likely sit at a desk for many hours. After work, you might sit on the couch to unwind. All this sitting adds up. It is not just one activity, but the accumulation of these habits that harms our posture. Even activities we think of as relaxing can contribute to the problem if we are not mindful of our positioning. Our bodies adapt to the positions we hold most often. Unfortunately for many, that position is a slump. The cumulative effect of these daily habits is profound. Small, seemingly insignificant postural mistakes repeated over days, weeks, and years lead to significant issues. Your body is always learning. It learns the shapes you put it in. If you consistently slouch, your body accepts that as its new normal. The ligaments stretch, the muscles adapt. The neural pathways reinforce this poor pattern. This is why breaking bad posture habits can be challenging, but it is not impossible. Understanding how modern life contributes to the problem is the first step towards fixing it. We need to be aware of these daily postural traps. One of the biggest culprits of poor posture today is tech neck. This term describes the stress on the neck caused by looking down at electronic devices. Think about how you use your smartphone, tablet, or laptop. Your head angles forward and down. Your head is quite heavy, weighing around 10 to 12 pounds. For every inch your head moves forward from a neutral position, the effective weight on your cervical spine increases significantly. This puts enormous strain on the muscles, tendons, and ligaments in your neck and upper back. Over time, this leads to pain, stiffness, and even structural changes in your spine. The second part of this troublesome trio is our sedentary lifestyle, often called sitting disease. We simply sit too much. Our bodies are not designed for prolonged periods of inactivity. When you sit for hours, your hip flexor muscles become short and tight. Your gluteal muscles, which are crucial for good posture and movement, become weak and underactive. Your core muscles, which support your spine, can also disengage. This creates a cascade of muscular imbalances. These imbalances make it difficult to maintain an upright posture, even when you are standing or moving. The chair becomes a trap for your body's natural alignment. Finally, stress plays a significant, often overlooked role in our posture. When we are stressed or anxious, our bodies physically react. We tend to tense our shoulders, raising them towards our ears. Our breathing often becomes shallow, primarily using the chest instead of the diaphragm. We might clench our jaw or furrow our brow. These physical manifestations of stress contribute directly to poor posture. Chronic tension in the upper back and neck muscles pulls the head forward and rounds the shoulders. It creates a feedback loop. Stress causes bad posture, and bad posture can make you feel more stressed. These three factors, tech neck, sedentary habits, and stress, often work together. They create a vicious cycle that worsens our posture over time. Imagine someone working a stressful desk job. They sit for hours, sedentary, hunched over a computer, potential tech neck, while dealing with work pressures, stress. Each element reinforces the others. The prolonged sitting weakens postural muscles. The screen time pulls the head forward. The stress adds layers of tension. Breaking this cycle requires addressing all three components. We need to move more, position ourselves better with technology, and manage our stress effectively. When people think about bad posture, they usually think of back pain. Neck pain and shoulder pain are also commonly associated. These are indeed very frequent consequences. If your spine is not aligned correctly, some muscles have to work much harder than others. Other muscles become weak and stretched. This imbalance leads to strain, inflammation, and chronic discomfort. You might feel a dull ache in your lower back after sitting for a long time, or you might experience sharp pain in your neck after hours on your phone. These are direct signals from your body that something is wrong with your alignment. However, the impact of poor posture extends beyond localized muscle pain. Headaches are another common complaint. Tension headaches, in particular, are often linked to chronic neck strain caused by forward head posture. When the muscles at the base of your skull and in your neck are constantly tight, they can refer pain to your head. This can feel like a tight band around your head or a persistent ache. Some studies even suggest a link between poor cervical posture and an increased frequency or severity of migraines for some individuals. Your head needs proper support from your neck and shoulders. Poor posture can also affect your breathing. Try this. Slouch forward as much as you can. Now, try to take a deep breath. It is difficult, isn't it? When you slump, your rib cage cannot expand fully. This compresses your lungs and restricts the movement of your diaphragm. Your diaphragm is the primary muscle responsible for breathing. If it cannot function optimally, your breathing becomes shallow. This means you take in less oxygen with each breath. Reduced oxygen intake can lead to lower energy levels and decreased overall vitality. Proper posture opens up your chest cavity, allowing for full, efficient breaths. Furthermore, sustained poor posture can lead to nerve compression. When your bones and joints are out of alignment, they can pinch or irritate nearby nerves. This can cause a variety of unpleasant sensations. You might experience tingling, numbness, or weakness in your arms or legs. For example, a condition like sciatica, characterized by pain radiating down the leg, can sometimes be exacerbated or even caused by postural issues in the lower back. These nerve-related symptoms highlight how interconnected your body is. A problem in your spinal alignment can have far-reaching consequences. Section 5. How your slouch affects your whole body. The negative effects of poor posture are not limited to your musculoskeletal system. Your internal organs can also suffer. When you consistently slouch, you compress your abdominal cavity. This can put pressure on your digestive organs, including your stomach and intestines. This compression can interfere with the normal digestive process. It might slow down the movement of food through your digestive tract. Some people find that poor posture contributes to issues like acid reflux, heartburn, or constipation. Maintaining an upright posture gives your organs the space they need to function properly. Fatigue and low energy levels are also common companions of bad posture. When your body is poorly aligned, your muscles have to work harder just to hold you upright against gravity. This constant, inefficient effort consumes extra energy. Think of it like trying to balance a crooked stack of blocks. It takes more work to keep it from toppling over. Additionally, as mentioned earlier, poor posture can lead to shallow breathing. Less oxygen means less fuel for your cells. This combination of increased muscular effort and reduced oxygen supply can leave you feeling chronically tired and drained, even if you are getting enough sleep. Your posture can even influence your mood and self-confidence. Think about body language. Someone who stands tall with open shoulders typically appears more confident and assertive. Someone who is slumped and looking down might be perceived as less confident or even unhappy. This is not just about how others see you. Your own brain picks up on these physical cues. Adopting an upright, expansive posture can actually make you feel more positive and self-assured. Conversely, chronic slouching can reinforce feelings of lethargy or low mood. The mind-body connection is very powerful. Finally, poor posture can significantly impact your athletic performance and increase your risk of injury. Proper alignment is crucial for efficient movement. Whether you are running, lifting weights, or playing a sport, good posture ensures that forces are distributed correctly through your joints and muscles. If your posture is compromised, certain muscles will be overworked while others are underutilized. This can lead to movement dysfunctions, reduced power output, and a higher likelihood of strains, sprains, and other injuries. Optimizing your posture is a fundamental step for anyone looking to improve their physical capabilities safely. Section 6, Step 1. Waking up to your posture. Awareness is key. The very first and most crucial step to improving your posture is to become aware of it. Many of us go through our days completely oblivious to how we are holding our bodies. We slouch at our desks, we crane our necks to look at our phones, we round our shoulders without a second thought. These habits are deeply ingrained. You cannot fix a problem if you do not realize it exists. Therefore, cultivating postural awareness is your starting line. This means consciously paying attention to your body's position throughout the day, in various activities and environments. You can begin to develop this awareness with simple exercises. Try a body scan. Several times a day, pause what you are doing. Mentally scan your body from your feet to the top of your head. Are your feet flat on the floor? Are your knees bent at a comfortable angle? Is your lower back supported? Are your shoulders relaxed or hunched? Is your head balanced over your shoulders, or is it jutting forward? These mental checkpoints help you identify your habitual postures. Initially, you might be surprised at how often you find yourself in a less than ideal position. This is normal. The goal is just to notice. Using visual cues can also be very helpful. If you work at a desk, glance at your reflection in a window or a dark computer screen. When you walk past a shop window, briefly check your profile. You can even ask a friend or family member to discreetly point out when you are slouching. Some people find it useful to take occasional photos or short videos of themselves while working or standing. Seeing your posture from an outside perspective can be very illuminating. It provides objective feedback that can motivate you to make changes. Do not judge yourself harshly, just observe. A simple and effective way to assess your standing posture is the wall test. Stand with your back against a flat wall. Your heels should be a couple of inches away from the wall. The back of your head, your shoulder blades, and your buttocks should touch the wall. There should be a small space between the wall and your lower back, just enough to slide your hand through. If your head does not touch the wall, or if there is a large gap in your lower back, it indicates areas you need to work on. This test gives you a tangible sense of what neutral spinal alignment feels like. Section 7, Step 2, Building a better foundation. Ergonomics and strengthening. Once you are more aware of your posture, the next step is to create an environment that supports good alignment. This is where ergonomics comes in. Ergonomics is the science of designing your environment to fit you, rather than forcing your body to fit the environment. For many of us, this starts with our workspace. Adjust your chair so your feet are flat on the floor and your knees are at a 90-degree angle. Your lower back should be supported. Your monitor should be at eye level so you do not have to look down or up. Your keyboard and mouse should be close enough to avoid reaching and straining your shoulders. Ergonomic principles extend beyond your desk. Consider how you hold your phone. Instead of looking down at it, try to bring the phone up to eye level more often. When driving, adjust your seat so you are sitting upright with good lumbar support. Think about how you lift objects. Always bend your knees and keep your back straight. Even your sleeping position matters. Sleeping on your stomach can strain your neck and back. Try sleeping on your side with a pillow between your knees, or on your back with a pillow under your knees to maintain better spinal alignment throughout the night. Small adjustments in many areas add up. Alongside ergonomic adjustments, strengthening specific muscles is vital for maintaining good posture. Your core muscles, which include your abdominal muscles, obliques and lower back muscles, act like a natural corset for your spine. Exercises like planks, bird dogs and bridges are excellent for building core strength. Strong upper back muscles, such as the rhomboids and middle trapezius, help pull your shoulders back and prevent rounding. Rows with resistance bands or light weights can target these areas effectively. Focus on controlled movements and proper form. Stretching tight muscles is equally important. Muscles that commonly become tight due to poor posture include the chest muscles, pectorals, and hip flexors. Regular chest stretches, like standing in a doorway and gently pressing your arms against the frame, can help open up your shoulders. Hip flexor stretches, such as a lunge position, can counteract the effects of prolonged sitting. The goal is to create a balance between strength and flexibility. Strong, supple muscles will support your spine in its optimal alignment much more effectively. Remember to listen to your body and avoid pushing into pain. Section 8. The long game consistency is your posture superpower. It is essential to understand that improving your posture is not a quick fix. There is no magic pill or single exercise that will correct years of habitual slouching overnight. Think of it like learning a new skill or changing a deeply ingrained habit. It takes time, patience, and most importantly, consistency. You are essentially retraining your muscles and your brain. This process requires persistent effort. Do not expect perfection immediately. Instead, focus on making small, sustainable changes that you can maintain over the long term. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Small, consistent efforts are far more effective than occasional intense bursts of activity. Doing a few posture exercises or awareness checks every day will yield better results than one long session once a week. Integrate postural awareness into your daily routine. Set reminders on your phone to check your posture. Take short breaks from sitting every 30 minutes to stand up and stretch. Perform a few simple stretches or strengthening exercises while watching television or waiting for the kettle to boil. These little moments add up. Consistency builds new muscle memory and reinforces healthier postural patterns. There will be days when you forget. There will be times when you slip back into old habits, especially when you are tired or stressed. This is perfectly normal. Do not get discouraged or give up. Setbacks are part of any habit change process. The key is to acknowledge it without judgment and then gently guide yourself back on track. If you notice you've been slouching for an hour, simply correct your posture for the next hour. Each moment is a new opportunity to practice. Celebrate your small victories and be kind to yourself during the process. The long-term benefits of committing to better posture are immense. You will likely experience a reduction in back, neck, and shoulder pain. You may find you have more energy and breathe more easily. Your digestion might improve. You could even notice a boost in your mood and confidence. Beyond these immediate benefits, good posture contributes to your overall health span. It helps maintain joint health, reduces the risk of certain injuries, and allows you to stay active and mobile as you age. Investing in your posture is truly an investment in your long-term well-being and vitality. Section 9, My Own Journey Back to Straight, a Personal Story. For years, especially in my earlier career, I spent countless hours hunched over books and later a computer. Like many, I didn't actively think about my posture. I was focused on the task at hand, whether it was studying anatomy or writing training programs. I assumed that any aches and pains were just a normal part of working hard or aging. I would often find myself with a stiff neck at the end of the day or a dull ache in my lower back after a long session of work. I attributed it to hard work, not realizing the significant role my sustained positions played. The turning point for me came when I started experiencing persistent shoulder pain that began to limit my own training. As someone deeply involved in human performance and movement, this was a significant concern. I realized that my own daily habits, particularly long periods of sitting and working on a computer with suboptimal ergonomics, were directly contributing to this problem. It was a humbling moment to recognize that even with all my knowledge, I had allowed these patterns to creep in and affect my own body. This personal experience fueled my passion for understanding and teaching posture even more. I began to apply the principles I now teach others. I became religious about my ergonomic setup. I incorporated regular movement breaks into my workday using a standing desk intermittently. I focused on specific strengthening exercises for my upper back and core and diligently stretched my chest and hip flexors. Most importantly, I practiced constant awareness. I set reminders. I did mental check-ins. It was not easy at first. My body was used to its old patterns, but slowly, consistently, I started to notice changes. The awareness became more automatic. Today, my shoulder pain is gone. I feel stronger and more resilient. I have more energy throughout the day. While I still have to be mindful, especially during long work periods, maintaining good posture feels much more natural. This journey taught me firsthand that change is possible, no matter how ingrained the bad habits are. It reinforced my belief in the power of consistent, mindful effort. If you are struggling with poor posture, know that you are not alone and you have the power to change it. Start today, be patient with yourself, and embrace the process of standing taller and feeling better. Want to know more about posture problems to prevent yourself? Read in detail article here. If you like it, don't be a stranger. Hit on like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more myth-busting fitness science.